Sagittarius, it's April 2025, and this month is about home movies from another life. Why do I say that? Look down here. Fourth house is your home. It's also your heart. And the retrogression here with these karmic planets also indicates past life. This past life and previous lives. So a lot of this stuff may be coming up. Family karma, old homes, emotions that have been unresolved. You need to look at that. And they're playing on loop in your fourth house throughout this month. Aries planets here, we've got the sun here. That's very powerful, along with this idealistic Neptune. They're saying play big, especially in the area of your relationships. But you need to clean up this foundation first. You know, the within has to be right. Otherwise, you're going to go into a relationship carrying baggage, probably connecting with someone else who's carrying a whole lot of shit garbage as well. And so this is imperative. You'll notice, fortunately, the stationary direct movement of Mercury helps that, and then a little later Venus moving into forward direction, the planet of love. Mercury for you is also a planet of love, ruling this seventh direction, which is your relationships, long-term relationships, marriage, and therefore you have two prime factors related to relationship. Actually, three factors, because Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. That's also moving through this sector. The other fifth factor is the full moon there on the 13th, casting its beautiful rays on this fifth house as well. This is the house of love affairs. So a lot happening in that area, a lot that you have to work through. And still some concern with Mars in your eighth house of relationships, intimate side of relationships, sexuality. That moves out of this sector, freeing you up, along with, as you can see here, by the middle of the month, Venus moving into its forward motion, and then Mercury also moving into this fifth house. So it seems that by the beginning of the second half of the month, whatever emotional issues you've been working through, past issues, those home movies from that other life, you're able to put a new movie on now, reset, and there's Mercury moving into the fifth house. A very lovely position, very, very playful, very creative. It's an opportunity for you to let your hair down, enjoy some entertainment, because that fifth house is entertainment. Mercury is the jester. So don't be afraid to, sort of transition out of this deeper emotional recalibration into something that's a little bit more fun. There may be some intense communications in the last few days of the month, with Mars shifting gear, moving out of that debilitated eighth house of Cancer into opposition to Mars. When the moon triggers this combo, you're likely to have some disputes or be at odds with people on differing opinions. And this could have to do with political factors as well. Ninth house is legality, and this fifth house is political, and Mercury rules the 10th house, which is government. So be careful. Sometimes it's better to shut your mouth, let people believe what they believe is true. You don't have to convince everyone of your point of view, do you now, Sag? Here we see the sun also on the 20th of April moving into this sixth house of work. So again, there's another shift, a third shift, second shift. We shifted from the home and the inner feelings to this romantic, emotional, social fabric, and then the sun moving to your sixth house of work, and also health and daily routine. So that's going to be a focus in the last few days of the month, and more so, it will make a lot more sense with this new moon also activating this sixth zone. A new health regime, exercise, possibly a new environment for your work, because the workplace itself can present some problems. Sudden shifts, emotional outbursts, dealing with unruly people, as shown by the transit of the moon in conjunction with Uranus in that same position around the 29th. The 30th is a nice completion, as I've said to the other zodiac signs, with the moon making a conjunction with your ruling planet, Jupiter, in the 7th house of relationship. Excellent for connecting with the world, being empathetic, and allowing people to know that you care and you're there to serve them. Take a look at the readings there at astrology.com.au. Easy to follow the links. It's easy to subscribe and like me as well. I'd appreciate that. You're more than welcome to drop me a line if you've got any questions, technically or otherwise. And I will be back here next month, same time, same channel. Till then, look after yourself. Bye-bye now.